It is a busy travel week. It's one of the busiest travel weeks of the entire year. We have a live look at LaGuardia International Airport, New York City, and more than 109 million people are expected to travel between today and January 2nd. That's all despite warnings from the CDC that the contagious Omicron variant could be driving COVID cases to a record high. NewsNation contributor, travel journalist Peter Greenburg is joining me right now. Peter, good morning to you, and happy holiday week wherever you are in the world.
Believe it or not, I'm in New York for a change.
Oh my goodness.
I know, could you believe it?
I know.
I'm actually back in the U.S.
Okay, you're back in the U.S. for Christmas week. Well, the CDC is now saying this new wave of COVID that we're in could lead us straight into a new year that rivals January 2021, when there were 250,000 new cases of COVID daily. Does it feel like travelers are concerned?
Well, here's the interesting thing. A lot of travelers are canceling their foreign trips based on the fact that the CDC warnings are changing almost by the hour as other countries are either shutting down or locking down or banning individual countries from traveling there to begin with. However, let's put this in perspective. While they're canceling their trips overseas, they're not canceling their travels. They're rebooking on Plan B and Plan C in this country, which results in every airline being full in this country. United Airlines is one example. They're reporting no uptick in cancellations on domestic flights. In fact, United Airlines is on track to travel and fly 420,000 passengers every single day during the period.
Well, it's interesting to me, and I mentioned this earlier when we were talking to our correspondent, Paul Gerke, is that even though there is this concern about Omicron, when you're at the airport, you are around a lot of people in close proximity. And then when you're on a plane, it's not like it was in 2020 when there were spaces in the rows, the middle seat left open. You are shoulder to shoulder with all of the other passengers. It doesn't seem as though people are being very worried, because otherwise they would cancel their trip altogether, right?
The real key here is, are you vaccinated? Are you double vaccinated? Are you boosted? And for those people who are, they're basically rolling the dice and taking a calculated risk that even if they get the new variant, it will be a mild case. It's not letting them stop their travels, and they're making sure that they're determined to do it, and we're seeing that in the numbers.
Yeah, we're certainly seeing the numbers, and those planes are packed, like you're saying. For those flying, I know that there are some cities like here in Chicago that are increasing vaccine mandates for some entertainment venues and restaurants. Same thing in New York. Los Angeles is seeing those kinds of mask mandates and restrictions. But I know that some of the protocols have actually, timed out. Is there anything that we should be wary of or be knowledgeable about when we're traveling out of town?
Well, of course, the testing results overseas are changing and the rules are changing. For example, I was just in Tanzania, as you know. I had to do a test before I went there. The minute I landed at the airport, I had to be tested again. And of course, the U.S. rule on the 24-hour rule, I had to be tested within 24 hours after I returned. The one thing that hasn't been implemented yet, but the Biden administration is considering it, is an additional test for people coming to the United States within 24 to 48 hours after they arrive. That may happen sooner than you think.
All right. Well, Peter, I know that everybody is hoping for a healthy and prosperous new year, and this week is just the beginning. Peter, thank you so much, as always, for being with us.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. You too. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.